my dear students, welcome to KGH Academy. My name is Dr. B. Naresh. In this video, I want to discuss one important conservation topic, particularly biodiversity conservation topic. So biodiversity conservation methods. So last video we are completed up to threats to biodiversity, causes of loss of biodiversity. In this video, I want to discuss conservation of biodiversity. So biodiversity conservation possible by two methods. So one is in situ conservation and ex situ conservation. So here we are discussing clearly about the in situ conservation, ex situ conservation. Dear students, you convert all this information into this type of the flow chart, because again in situ conservation different types, ex situ conservation different types. So you convert total information into the this type of the flow chart. For example, in situ conservation, again types of national parks, sanctuaries, biosphere reserves, and ex situ conservation, gene bank, cryopreservation, botanical gardens, zoological gardens, so like this. So first here we are starting with in situ conservation, also called on-site conservation. Okay, so conservation of plant and animals, their own natural habitats, their own places where they are living, is called the in situ conservation. So conservation of plant and animals or organisms, biodiversity in their own natural habitats, in their forest areas where they are living in that area. So conservation of all organisms in the same area is called the in situ conservation. Compared to the ex situ conservation, in situ conservation contains more advantage. So that's why here I am highlighting importance and uses of in situ conservation. In case in situ conservation not possible, the next option is the ex situ conservation. But wildlife biologists, scientists first give preference to in situ conservation, because here total ecosystem protected, all organism protection possible. In ex situ conservation only one or two organisms conservation, but here in situ conservation total ecosystem protection possible, all type of the organisms conservation possible, ecosystem balance, ecosystem maintenance possible. In natural conditions, organisms automatically they increase their number, no need to special projects, etc. Okay, so that's why automatically they increase their number, and organisms also withstand and resistance to the all environment related changes. In ex situ conservation, it is not possible to survive in new areas. So but here in situ conservation, organisms growing their own area. So that's why organism can tolerate resistance to the environment related problems, environment related conditions. It adjusts that environment or any changes in our environment, it can tolerate and continue next generation. So automatically increase their number, and this is the easy method, best method, cheap method, more comfort method. So that's why years together scientists, wildlife biologists, they are giving preference to in situ conservation. So dear students, we can expect question like this. So which of the following method helpful, best method to conserve biodiversity, in situ conservation? What are the main causes of conservation of biodiversity in situ conservation? Why they are giving preference to in situ conservation? Okay, so this is the importance and uses of in situ conservation. Okay, so in situ conservation possible by establishing of protected areas. In situ conservation possible by establishing of protected areas. Then what are protected areas? Protected areas are a land or sea, an area, land or sea, where they are reserved for betterment of wildlife, plant and animals or organisms. So protected areas legally established. So areas of land or sea, Okay, so these are helpful to the conservation of organisms, conservation of plants and animal life. So here, according to IUCN, so protected areas definition like this. See, according to IUCN, protected areas are the areas of land or sea especially dedicated to the protection and the maintenance of biodiversity. Okay, this is a definition of protected area. So here, so legally established, government generally controlled these area. So these areas strictly monitored, controlled by the governments. Okay, then what are the protected areas? Here I am giving a list of protected areas. Different types, examples of protected areas. So what are they? National parks, wildlife sanctuaries, biosphere reserves, and reserve forest, conservation reserves, community reserves, like this. These all are the protected areas, and some more protected areas. So tiger reserves, elephant reserves, marine protected areas, MPAs, these also called MPAs, important bird areas, and sacred forest, protected forest. These all are the protected areas. Most of the time these are under control the government, but sometimes local community, certain groups, certain religion people also can control these protected area. Okay, so anyhow, it is not possible to discuss all these areas detailedly, but here I am giving some important protected areas, their specialties, examples, etc. So in this first one is national parks. So national park is an area, so this is betterment for wildlife. Wildlife means both, so plants and animals. Here in national parks, they are not give a preference to their particular organism. So in that natural area, all organisms continuously develop, grow and increase their number. Okay, so in national park, forestry, grazing, hunting, so cultivation, etc. not permitted. Okay, so local people cannot enter into these national parks. Very strict rules applicable in national park. So cultivation, hunting, grazing, etc. not permitted in national parks. So a small area buffer zone. For example, this is a national park. Outside the area, a small, a half kilometer or some meters, a 200 meters, 300 meters area called buffer zone. In this buffer zone, so tourism, ecotourism possible without causing damage to that area or animals. Sometimes safari also possible. So that too, this is not cause damage to the organisms. Okay, and officer, district, the total controlled who are controlling, conservating authority officer, they can pass an order to declare, or a government can declare, so any of their area is a national parks. So state government can declare their areas are the national parks. Okay, so here in India, total 104 national parks present. Okay, so in India, first national park is Jim Corbett National Park, Uttarakhand, established in 1936. So dear students, it is very tough and impossible to total by heart all the 104 national parks and their states, square kilometers and their climates and animals. But here I am giving only some 50 very important national parks. So definitely you can expect one question from these 50 national parks. So 104 national parks, their state and the climatic condition, square kilometers, and next important animals. Okay, important plants, etc. Very tough to remember. So that's why here I am giving selected important national parks, okay, and important animals in them. Okay, very important. You can expect one compulsory question. So from these 50 national parks. So in this first one, Anshi National Park, Karnataka. So main animal, great hornbill. So in this Kali River present. And second one, Balpakram National Park, Meghalaya. And in this main animals, wild water buffalo, red panda. And next Bandipur National Park, so Karnataka. In this main animals, sambar deer, and so red-headed vulture, and next Kabini River, Moya River are part of the Bandipur National Park, or Kabini River, Moya River, so flow through this Bandipur National Park. And next, Baksa Tiger Reserves present in West Bengal. Okay, next, Campbell Bay, so National Park present in Andaman Nicobar Islands, and Dachgam National Park present in Jammu and Kashmir. Here the specialty only in area where Kashmir stag is found. So Kashmir stag is a state bird of Jammu Kashmir, and here Dachgam National Park present in Jammu Kashmir area. So here only the total entire so India, so this national park only contains Kashmir stag. Okay, and next Desert National Park Rajasthan, and so main animal Great Indian Bustard, and next Dibru Saikova National Park, so Assam. So here Brahmaputra River, Lohit River is a part of the, so this Dibru Saikova National Park, or these two rivers flow through this Dibru Saikova National Park. And after this, next Dudhwa National Park, UP, okay, and hog deer is a main animal in this. And next, so Eravikulam National Park, Kerala, so in this Nilagiri Thar, Pamba River are the so main rivers in this Eravikulam National Park. So Nilagiri Thar animal is a main animal, and next Pamba River is a part of this Eravikulam National Park. And next Gangotri National Park, so Uttarakhand, so here Gomiki Glacier present, and Ganga River so flow through this Gangotri National Park. And Gir Forest National Park present in Gujarat. Asiatic lions are present in this Gir Forest National Park, famous for so Asiatic so lions. And so next, Great Himalayan National Park, Himachal Pradesh, and this is one of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. So dear students, like this, any one is contain this specialty, especially part of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites, they are very, very important. And next, Gulf of Mannar Marine National Park, so Tamil Nadu, and next, Hemis National Park, Jammu and Kashmir, this is the largest national park. Okay, and next Indrakila National Park, Himachal Pradesh, and next Indravati National Park, Chhattisgarh. Here main animals are wild Asian buffalo, and this is a tiger reserve, and this is famous for hill mynas. So dear students, no need to refer any book here. Directly I am giving important national park list. Just passing this slide, you can directly copy in your notes. Okay, and next, so after this, okay, Jim Corbett National Park, so Uttarakhand, this is the first national park in India. Ram Ganga River flow this national park, and Kalesar National Park, Haryana, so Yamuna River flow through this. And next, Kanha National Park present in Madhya Pradesh, and next KBR National Park present in Telangana, so particularly Hyderabad, Jubilee Hills area, so center of the city. The specialty of so here Telangana, so 3 national parks present so in Hyderabad city only. So 2 national parks already part of the city. So this type of the condition you cannot see anywhere in the world. So a metropolitan city, so really 2 very big. Here national park means it's a different one. So here 2 national parks. So one is KBR National Park, so it's a part of the center part of the so Hyderabad area, and Mahavir Harani Vanasthali National Park also so part of the Hyderabad. So Mrugavani National Park also very adjacent to the so Hyderabad. Like these 3 national parks so present so in Hyderabad, the center of the Hyderabad. So really this type of the condition you cannot see in any other metropolitan cities. Okay, so very important so in TSPSC, APPSC also. And next after this Kaziranga National Park, Assam, and this is the highest tiger density in India, and rhinoceros also so famous Okay, here Kaziranga National Park famous for rhinoceros, and this is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Okay, and next to Kebul Lamjawo National Park, so Manipur, and this is a floating national park, and the Loktak Lake present. So why this is called floating national park? Because of the one type of the plants, grass, they form island-like structures, so people can stay there. So that's why these are called the floating national park. And here on Loktak Lake, some small island-like structures because of the some type of the plants. So that's why this is called the floating national park. So like this, dear students, any specialty in any national park, they are very, very, very important. And next, Keoladio National Park, Rajasthan. Okay, this is also UNESCO World Heritage Site. And the next, Kanchenjunga National Park, Sikkim, and this is also UNESCO World Heritage Site. Dear students, give first preference to a national park and its state, and second preference to their animal, third preference to that specialty like floating national park and a part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site, etc. And the next, Kuno National Park, Madhya Pradesh, famous for Asiatic Line, and here, so Asiatic Line reintroduction project, they are started in Kuno National Park, and Mahatma Gandhi Marine National Park present in Andaman Nicobar Islands, and Mahavir Harina Vanastari National Park present in Telangana. Just now I only discussed about this. And next, Manas National Park, Assam, or Manas National Park present in Assam. This is also UNESCO World Heritage Site. And Mandla Plant Fossil National Park. This is specialty. So here plant fossils. So Mandla Plant Fossil National Park in Madhya Pradesh. And next, Gulf of Kutch Marine National Park, so Gujarat. And so Mount Harriet National Park in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And this is an important bird area as attributed by the BirdLife International. So this is again important because, so here this is one of the bird area, okay, so identified by the a organization called BirdLife International. And so next, Burgavani National Park, Telangana. So like these three national parks, so present in Telangana, that too center of the Hyderabad, close to Hyderabad. So what are they? Here KBR National Park, and so next Mahavir Harani Vanastali National Park and Mrugavani National Park. So like this, any national park, any protected area belongs to Telugu states. So Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, they are very, very important. And next, so Namdapa National Park, Arunachal Pradesh, and Nanda Devi National Park, Uttarakhand, and this is also UNESCO World Heritage Site, and also this is a part of the UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, and this is also part of the, this is Biosphere Reserve. And next, Nokrek National Park and Meghalaya, and this is also part of the UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. Again, a separate topic, Biosphere Reserve. There you can get clarity, dear students. And next, Papikonda National Park, so Andhra Pradesh, and Periyar National Park, Kerala. And this is famous for line-tailed macaque. Line-tailed macaque is a monkey. Okay, so this is very, very famous and only present in Nilagiri Hills area. Okay, and that too Western Ghats area. So this way you can expect questions, which of the following monkey only to present in Western Ghats Center. So here, line-tailed macaque, and another one is a hairy-winged bat, and Pin Valley National Park present in Himachal Pradesh. And next, Rajiv Gandhi, so also called Rameshwar National Park present in AP Kadapa district. So like this Papikonda National Park and Rajiv Gandhi, also called Rameshwar National Park, so part of the Andhra Pradesh. This Rajiv Gandhi National Park present in Kadapa district. And next, so Rani Jhansi Bai Marine National Park, Rani Jhansi National Park, so present in Andaman Nicobar Islands. Okay, and next, so Ranthambore National Park present in Rajasthan, and Salim Ali National Park present in Jammu and Kashmir, and Silent Valley National Park present in Kerala. So here this national park is very famous for Indian bison, and Kuntipunzala river is also part of in this. Okay, and next Simlipal National Park present in Odisha, and Valley of Flowers National Park present in Uttarakhand. So, and this is also UNESCO World Heritage Site. And last slide about the national park, and next South Button, so Island National Park, Andaman Nicobar Islands. Here marine mammal, dugong, dolphin and blue whale, so etc. present. So important, these all are the marine mammals. So here dugong, also called sea cow. Dugong, also called sea cow. You know, dolphin, so second highest intelligent mammal, and so blue whale, largest animal, largest mammal. So these all are the marine mammals, very important. So marine mammals all are famous, present in South Button Island National Park. Okay, this is the smallest national park. Okay, present in Andaman Nicobar Islands. And next, okay, Bandhwagar National Park present in Madhya Pradesh. And here, so very important one is 1,336 species of endemic plant species present in this Bandhwagar National Park. Meaning, this is a very rich biodiversity. So this area contains so many endemic, means related to one particular place. So endemic plant species present. So here Bandhwagar National Park, Madhya Pradesh. This is very famous for endemic plant species. Okay, and Sri Venkateshwara National Park present in Andhra Pradesh, like this. 3 national parks in Telangana, 3 national parks in Andhra Pradesh. So very important. Dear students, you give first preference to state national parks, and next other state national parks. Your state national park, after that other state national parks. And next last one, Sundarbans National Park, West Bengal, and this is also UNESCO World Heritage Sites. So dear students, like this, here I am given very important national parks. No doubt you can expect one question from national parks. After national parks, the next one is here protected area is a wildlife sanctuaries. Here wildlife sanctuaries are different from the national parks. Wildlife sanctuaries are smaller area compared to the national park. So national parks present some kilometers area, but wildlife sanctuaries are not that many kilometers, and they are the smaller than the national parks. And in wildlife sanctuaries, they give preference to the one animal. Generally, one animal introduced, or they give preference, they conserve one animal only. But national parks, they give importance to the total wildlife, all organisms. Okay, and so forestry etc. not permitted in national park, in wildlife sanctuary as well as national park. But local people can enter, the local people, tribals or local people can enter into the wildlife sanctuary, so to controlling fire and report about the dead animals. Okay, so national parks, strictly there is no entry of locals, but here in wildlife sanctuaries, local people can enter, and so particularly they can report the dead animals to higher officials. They report about dead animals to higher officials, government officers, and they can control fire. They can enter into that these wildlife sanctuaries to control. So here total 5. Okay, next. Here I am giving wildlife sanctuaries so in AP and Telangana. In total in India, 500 above wildlife sanctuaries present. It is not possible to by heart, it is not possible to remember. Total 500 above 550 wildlife sanctuaries. So that's why here I am giving only few important wildlife sanctuaries that too belongs to Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Compared to Telangana, Andhra Pradesh wildlife sanctuaries contains more biodiversity, more specialties. So that's why here I am giving wildlife sanctuaries in AP. Okay, so very important. From this also you can expect one question, and these are important in geography also. So you can expect questions so in geography form also. Okay, so first Koringa National Park. You know, Koringa area is a mangrove area, so that's why this is a marshy mangrove wildlife sanctuary, and this is especially a breeding ground for the olive ridley turtles. And next to Kolleru National Park, and this is the largest freshwater lake in the country. And so next, this is a one Ramsar site. Okay, here wetlands also called Ramsars. Okay, after Ramsar Convention, they are named wetlands as a Ramsar site. And this is a paradise for the water birds in the country, particularly grey pelican famous in this Kolleru lake. So really different type of the birds from different countries, they migrated to this Kolleru lake. So that's why this is called the paradise for the water birds in our country. And here grey pelican is a very famous bird in Kolleru. So like this, dear students, Andhra Pradesh, AP sites, wildlife sanctuary, some areas contain specialty. These are very important. And next after this, okay, and Krishna Wildlife Sanctuary, this is estuarine forest area of the Bay of Bengal. You know, estuary where river and ocean meet, that area is called the estuary. So here Krishna Wildlife Sanctuary is a estuarine forest of the area of Bay of Bengal. This contains mangrove and tidal forest, and next to breeding ground for the endangered olive ridley turtles. And next to Rollapadu Wildlife Sanctuary, and this is also important because so many endangered species present here. Okay, particularly bird species, home to some of the rarest bird species of the world. So what is that ante? So lesser floricon. So here some rare endangered species are present in this Rollapadu Wildlife Sanctuary, particularly birds here, lesser floricon bird, very famous. So that's why this is home to some of the rarest bird species of the world. One example is lesser floricon. And next, Gundla Brahmeshwaram Wildlife Sanctuary. This is a part of the southern boundary of Nagarjuna Sagar Tiger Reserve. So you can expect question like this: which of the following is a part of the Tiger Reserve? Okay, Gundla Brahmeshwaram Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay, and next Sri Lankamaleshwara National Park. So here the bird Jardan Krauser, found only in AP. In AP, this bird Jardan Krauser only present in this area. Like this, dear students, wildlife sanctuaries which are present in AP very important because they contains more specialties. So in India compared to other wildlife sanctuaries, here Andhra Pradesh wildlife sanctuaries are very famous for particular animals, so that's why they are very important. And next to Nelapattu Bird Sanctuary, the specialties, largest breeding ground of the grey pelicans in Southeast Asia, and wetland, this is a wetland mainly for migratory water birds. Okay, and next, so Pulicat Bird Sanctuary, and this is a coastal shallow brackish water, lagoon area, and present in the coast of the Bay of Bengal. And next, this is second largest brackish water ecosystem in the country. So like this, different variety specialties. Okay, so here this is the type of the area also important. Sometimes some are estuarine areas, some are coastal areas, some are mangrove areas, and some are part of the wildlife sanctuary. Some wildlife sanctuaries are part of the tiger reserves. Like this area type, the specialties are very important. Here the specialty is present along with the Bay of Bengal, and specialty second largest brackish water ecosystem in the country, and greater flamingos come to this area from Pulicat. Okay, so from the Great Rana of Kutch. So from Great Rana of Kutch to they enter into this Pulicat bird sanctuary that is in that lake area. And so next, Kaundinya bird sanctuary. So this sanctuary comes under Project Elephant and the only home for Asiatic elephant in the state of AP. So like this is a specialty. So in which national park so elephants present are we can see the elephant biodiversity. So Kaundinya bird sanctuary, okay, and this is this sanctuary comes under the Project Elephant. Government of India selected so this bird sanctuary for Project Elephant. And the next, see Peninsula Narasimhaswamy Wildlife Sanctuary. Here the famous plant species Cycas boddami, and this is a gymnosperm, and this type of the Cycas boddami gymnosperms present in Tirupati Hills, okay, Tirumala Tirupati Hills. And here so leopard and brown flying squirrel are very famous to this Sri Peninsula Narasimhaswamy wildlife sanctuaries, okay. And next, Kambalakonda Wildlife Sanctuary present in Visakhapatnam. And next, so Sri Venkateshwara National Park and Sanctuary. So again, this is very famous for, I have already explained, Cycas boddami is a gymnosperm, and Pterocarpus santalinus, also called red sanders. So here, one and only area where this red sanders present, okay, and slender loris, this is a one type of the monkey, and golden gecko, okay, one type of the lizards. So in Telugu it is called Bangaru Balli, so Errachandanam, and next Cycas. These are the very famous famous biodiversity, famous, so here wildlife organisms in this area, very important. Here plant and animal species are very important. So Cycas species, Pterocarpus, also called red sanders, slender loris monkey, and golden gecko, a lizard. Okay, so dear students, I am completing this video up to here. So I will continue another video, particularly biospheres, etc.